Oh. Ah, jeez. OBS just crashed. Oh, well. Well, it's okay. We'll just start over. So, I was explaining before in a VOD that is going to be deleted all of Croagunk's moves. So, Croagunk has a stance gimmick. For example, we have what I call the confidence stance and the cheater stance. You can see on the UI what the stance currently is. The confidence stance gives you the ability to jump cancel out of aerials and dodge after any move. Really handy for combos, like incredible for combos. Cheater stance gives you extra range and better kill options with tippers that are highlighted in purple. It is basically your kill stance, and this is your damage racking up stance. I personally like cheater stance more, by the way, because it gives me the option to kill, but I still can do reliable combos with it. And of course there's sirens going by right now. I hope everyone's enjoying the awfulness that is currently happening. Anywho. Confidence stance means that neutral special is Poison Sting, which poisons and does very little damage. Poisoning means that my tippers on cheater stance will do a lot more damage and overall be just better moves. As you can see, it becomes very strong if you land the tipper, which I'm currently trying to do, while they are poisoned on cheating stance. So yeah, this is an important move. Side special in confidence stance is Sucker Punch, which makes Croagunk burst forward and then punch the enemy. It's pretty decent as a combo move, and due to the fact that I believe you can... No, you cannot. Okay, I was about to say, I believe you can jump cancel it, but I think instead you can dodge cancel it. Let me try it. Yep, you can dodge cancel. You can basically dodge immediately out of it. Very handy. And up special is bounce. Very simple move. The same on both stances. Due to Croagunk's high jumps, this move is very good. And honestly, you're not going to use it a lot, but it can be decent for combos. And now we have cheater stance specials, where we have Sludge Bomb. This explodes on tippers, if I remember correctly. And does extra damage to a poisoned opponent, I feel like. My god. Every time I want to stream. Alright, I'm actually going to read a bit more. Yes, it is popped by tippers and Poison Sting. The bigger the bomb, the bigger the explosion, and obviously the more damage it deals. Let's see here. And that was really it. In cheating stance, your forward special is changed though to Belch. You'll eat a berry, and then you'll use Belch. There is different effects for the different berries you can eat. So you can see right now I ate a cherry berry, and now I have a spicy burp. I ate an orange berry, I have a poisonous burp. I ate an orange berry again, poisonous burp. And that actually does different effects. I really like that move. I also like the mobility it gives you in the air by shooting you backwards. Very good for retreating, as you can see. I think the most fun part about it is trying to work it in the combos, though. It's a very nice special move, and I wish that there was more like it in Rivals. It's very creative. Down special, as you saw, though, is the same. And just to prove that up special is always the same, it's the same here, too. Now let's move on to what I think is the most fun part of Croagunk. all his different attacks. You've seen me use them a lot, like jab. I believe that no matter what stance you're in, yeah, it has poisons. And it's obviously a jab at poison jab. Croagunk's signature move. Then we have F tilt. Oh wait, that's dash. This is dash attack. Obviously based off the one from Pokken, where he just kind of slides forward. I kind of like calling it the home base slide. Because he is like sliding into home base. I believe that, yeah, there is a second follow-up to it where he does a little salute. Very funny. Tilts, we have Mud Slap for F tilt, I believe. This move, as you saw, if you land the ranged variant, like the very tip of it, deals no knockback. It just does damage. I think that's nice. It's very difficult to land it in a real match, but it's very nice. What else? We have Up Tilt. This little weird kick. The wacha. The wacha. 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 Down tilt. The funny kick. Kick. And then smashes. I think up smash is the best. It's a command grab. And it's funny. F smash. Standard like big punch. Down smash. I call that the Sheik down smash. And I call the Sheik down smash the scissor chop. So in my mind this will always be the scissor chop. And I think it's very nice on Croagunk here. It looks very nice. It functions well. It's overall a good move. Especially for starting combos, weirdly enough, which I would never attribute to a smash attack. Anyways. Now let's get to aerials. Neutral air. This awesome kick move. Remember, when we're in confident stance, we can actually jump out of this. So it's even better. We have up air, which I personally feel that this move is very busted later on. It can get some crazy ladder combos out of it. Down air, which honestly, this is my favorite Croagunk move. They actually have a name for this one. It's called the Frog Drill. And obviously, it spikes. It is your drag down move. It is amazing as a move. When I saw this move, I knew Croagunk was definitely going to be fine. And wow, more sirens. Isn't that great, chat? We have so many sirens. Special appearance by sirens. Forward air is just a straight, like, kind of swipe. I'm sorry about all the sirens that are happening all the time, by the way. Back air. I really don't have much to say about back air. It's just kind of a kick. There's nothing much about back air. If I remember right, in cheater stance it might spike. So let's actually get the cheater stance moves. These moves now have tippers. Every move that has a tipper has that purple on Croagunk's hands. So some moves have different effects, like Frog Drill now actually spikes. Very nice. Up special, if I remember right, poison, or up smash, not up special, poisons. F smash does more damage to poisoned opponents. And overall just does, like, better range on the tipper. It's much better to land the tipper of F Smash than anything else. And I think that the best is, I think that if I remember correctly, back air now spikes. It might be a sweet spot thing where it's like I want to land specifically the bottom of his foot right there, and I'm having difficulties landing it. But it can spike, I think. I am probably wrong. There's also other nice things like neutral air, if I remember right, has a little more range because cheater stance gives you a little more range. Oh, there we go. I spiked with the back air a bit. But yeah, nice stances. I really love them. Let's get on to actual gameplay and alts. So first off, Croagunk has a lot of alts that we have to talk about. All of them are amazing. I love them. We got Seismitoad, obviously another frog Pokemon, and like... it has similar colors to Croagunk already. And I think the handling of this was nice. Scrafty, kind of a hoodlum Pokemon, so, you know, works well for Croagunk, who is sort of like a hoodlum too. He's made to be like, kind of mischievous. Politoed, another frog Pokemon that I honestly love these colors on Croagunk. They look very nice. I wish this was shiny Croagunk. Pachirisu, a Sinnoh Pokemon, I guess, but my god, the colors look amazing, and I cannot say anything other than, wow, I would never expect I wanted this. Stunky, who is, if I remember correctly, no, it is not the counterpart, but it is another poison type, and the colors are more, they make Croagunk look more like a poison type, and I kind of love it. Toxic colors on Croagunk. These are kind of nice, and they make Croagunk look a lot more, like, vivid, if that makes sense. Frobo. I do not know what Frobo is, but these are just default frog colors. Like, real-life frog colors, and I think that looks great. Sans. Funny skeleton. Poco. I think this might be another frog reference I'm not understanding. Rotom. Rotom's another Gen 4 Pokemon, and the colors look great. Shiny Croagunk, who looks very nice. If I remember right, the actual shiny Croagunk is not this light in color. It's kind of different. Or I may be thinking of Toxicroak, but it looks nice. Bonk. When I originally read this, I thought it was the Scout. And then I was like, oh, wait. What is this? I don't understand the reference, unfortunately. But that's okay. I think it's nice either way. Toxicity Amped. Nice colors. Toxicity Loki. Better colors and my personal favorite. Zygarde, who looks very nice on Croagunk. Crobat, even nicer. Greninja. This looks very unsettling, but I like it. Mimikyu, who I honestly thought wouldn't work on Croagunk, but yeah, it works. It looks nice. Voltorb. These are mainly workshop references at this point, but damn do they look nice. Jirachi, yet another workshop reference. It looks very nice. Toxic, which I believe was just made to be more purple. Poison Dart Frog, which was made to use more vivid colors, if I remember correctly. And it does look like a Poison Dart Frog, so shout out to that. Mega Swamp, which is supposed to reference Mega Swampert. Frog Funk. I have no idea what this references, but I love it. Mad Rat Dead is a game, and I have never personally played it. Maybe we'll play it on stream one day. But I know that it's referencing the colors of this game. Frog character. I do not know what this references, unfortunately. So let's play, and we're gonna do... Due to the stream crashing earlier, we're gonna make up for it by playing the sand skin. So immediately I gotta say, right off the bat, cheater stance is my beloved. But I also love that the stance switch has a hitbox, meaning you can easier combo into it, and it's harder to punish than you'd think. Uh-oh. Oh well, we both died. I really want to show off the fun belch combos that we can land. I should also say, because I forgot to bring it up, we can have multiple sludge bombs on screen. And they can also be different sizes, which is very nice for combos. Especially against heavier guys like Crag here. And you saw up in the corner here, hopefully. Don't worry if you are like, well, Sludge Bomb's not gonna stick around forever, right? If you're fighting Croagunk. No, it vanishes over time. I really like so far, though, all the cool gameplay I get to actually show off right here. I also like more that, if I remember right, Belch is supposed to reference Natural Gift, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong there, but I believe it's supposed to reference Natural Gift. Let's do Toxicity Amped. I do not believe Croagunk has a Pokemon Stadium reference, but we'll show it. Unfortunately, no, but that's okay. I also like that Croagunk has a nice balance of poison and fighting references. Good way to, like, make your character feel nice. Type representation was actually a struggle for some characters, I imagine. But for Croagunk, I know that it was mostly based off Pokken appearance Croagunk. And Pokken appearance Croagunk is insane. He is the most wild stance character I've ever seen. Oh yeah, I also forgot to show that when you use Taunt, it makes a reference to the move Taunt. Come on, Ori. I'd also like to bring up, I just love the animations of Croagunk because they're so full of personality. And that's completely unnecessary. But it works so well in Croagunk's favor. And that was, for anyone wondering, who made Croagunk? Modeling Clay, shout out to you for all of the great stuff you did make with Croagunk here. And I hope I got your username right. I'm currently not looking at the Steam Workshop page, but I hope I got it right. Punch. Here, let me actually look at the Workshop page just to make sure I got you right. Yeah, it's Modeling Clay. Shout out to you, Modeling Clay, for your amazing job on Croagunk. You did a great job. I should also make mention that in the previous Who Is, we did not include Cradilly's functionality with stages, unfortunately, because I did not know about them. And next time, we will be making note of functionality in stages. Like, every stream, I will make sure I know about all the functionality in stages to tell you. God, I love the idea of Belch. It keeps some of the craziness of the original idea for Croagunk. And that was a good idea. You can't have a Croagunk based off of Pokken Croagunk without just the craziest things on it. Or this goofy personality he gives off, like, in Down Taunt, where he's kind of lounging. Which is a reference to his crouch in Pokken, where he just kind of lounges sexily and smacks you. Every day I think I would have to say that on the stream. Alright, I need to make sure one thing. Okay. Chat, you know what just came into my mind while I was playing Croagunk and trying to showcase him? Was, did I leave the game audio on, or is it still muted? Because I would love if it was not muted. I'm also shocked that this, I wonder if this actually is a reference to Kermit the Frog. This actually might be a reference to Kermit the Frog, isn't it? I don't know what these little item bags that are falling out are, but I don't mind, because I personally am just loving playing Croagunk. And it just feels like they're extra animations. It might reference Thief in Pokken, where Croagunk steals a little item from you and he gets a boost from it. But I personally have no idea. If none of you have played Pokken Croagunk, by the way, I encourage you to go look it up, since this character is heavily based off of it. But there is a lot of changes. Primarily, Croagunk doesn't have things like Thief. He doesn't have all of his stances, because all of them would be insane. And he also doesn't have his float from Pokken, but he doesn't need it here, obviously. If he had that, he'd be probably really broken. I would also like to say, though, thank you, Model and Clay, for keeping the personality of Croagunk on Croagunk. I love the personality of Croagunk in Pokken. He's very goofy. And I love even more that, I think it's if you lose, Croagunk just literally makes a joke about how you smell. So seeing that personality here in Rivals, where we usually have more serious characters, it's awesome. Oh, I didn't know that we could actually move that using, Belch. That's actually nice. I've never known that. Hi, Bunny. You're sorry. It's okay. We had a stream crash, buddy, so if you didn't miss much, we're just at the gameplay portion now. But, I'm trying to think of what else I could say. Besides the sludge bomb movement thing, I love learning, like, just off of that, really. I love learning new things about this character, like, every day. And it's nice to see just how far Croagunk was loved and cared for. It feels like, to make a good comparison, it feels like Sakurai made this Croagunk. Because it's just so full of care and respect for the character. It's a really great character. That's like one of the main parts I love. For a second it looked like the walrus Pokemon. Croagunk is the master of disguise. I assume you mean Walrein, though. And yeah, that was probably the sand skin. Get out of here, Forsburn. Get out of here, Forsburn. You smell. You smell like cigarettes and edge. Get out. Or the sea lion, whatever one it is, the blue one. That's Walrein. He is the walrus. I have actually funny stories about the whole Walrein line, but if there's ever a Spheal character or something made on Rivals, I will definitely tell you all about that. Otherwise, we might be able to start streaming on my Switch, so I would love to show you a very funny story involving the entire Spheal line and just how ridiculous they get for me. I also just love that Sucker Punch. Its animation is Leapfrog. You'll never unsee this, by the way. Its animation is Leapfrog, and that's hilarious. How do you stream on a Switch? It is, Bunny, it is a lot. Like, you need a device I have called a capture card. I got one for Christmas. I got an Elgato, which is a really good one. And that also means I can put streams of the Switch on the Twitch, which I thought would be nice for everyone. We'll probably not do much that I can think of at the moment. We'll probably start with just like some Pokemon shiny hunts so I can get used to everything. But later, I plan to stream a game that's an absolute hidden gem. I really want to show off this amazing game from my childhood that me and my brothers loved, and for some reason not a lot of people know. Oopsie daisy. Come on, Rano, who's the better frog here? That's right, it's me. Well, alright, we've reached a portion of stream where we're gonna give our consensus, so let's get there. Now, what do I think about this absolute legend of a frog? I think he's awesome. Croagunk is quite literally just fabulous. if not for his amazing character and personality and just the love and dedication that was put into making this character feel honestly like one of the better characters in Rivals Workshop history. I think that one of the better parts about him is definitely just the stance. There's very little stance characters on Rivals Workshop that feel quite as good as Croagunk does. The only other one I could bring up at the moment is like, what's the one that Muno made that I got? Galare. Galare would be an example. But Croagunk is special in that he feels very fast and combo-oriented in one stance. And then in another stance, he feels like a mosquito holding a knife. He's just so fast and can kill you so fast if you mess up. But he can get clapped and killed in like 2 moves. I would say get this character if personally you love like that fast combo-oriented style. Like maybe you like Maple a lot. Or you play Sheik and Smash. Or you just really like the fast-moving characters. I would do that. If you like tricky stances, it's also really fun. I think that you should do that. I personally usually stick to one stance while playing Croagunk. I tried to switch it up while I was in the gameplay portion for you all. But yeah, I think that this is a very great character for scratching itches like that. So shout out to Modeling Clay. You did a great job on Croagunk. And I'm gonna be real, that's where we're gonna end stream. I hope you have a nice day and be safe. I also hope you enjoyed my new mic.